Today we're diving into some truly unsettling territory. We're talking about the kind of stuff that keeps you up at night, the things that make you double-check your locks and sleep with the lights on. Get ready, because these creepy facts are guaranteed to make your skin crawl. We're talking unsolved mysteries, bizarre occurrences, and downright disturbing events that'll leave you questioning everything. So if you're brave enough to venture into the unknown, grab your blankets, turn off the lights, and let's get right into it. Picture this. It's 1959, the dead of winter in the Ural Mountains of Russia. 9 experienced hikers set out on an adventure, never to return alive. Their tent is found ripped open from the inside, belongings scattered, and their bodies, well, that's where things get really strange. Some were found partially dressed, others with strange injuries like internal bleeding and fractured skulls, but no external wounds. One hiker, Lyudmila Dubinina, was missing her tongue and eyes. Theories range from avalanches to military experiments, even paranormal activity. What really happened on that mountain? We may never know. The mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident remains one of the most chilling unsolved cases in history. It makes you wonder, what could be so terrifying that you'd run into the freezing darkness, barefoot and half-dressed? It just sends chills down my spine. Hollywood, 1947. Glamour and glitz couldn't hide the darkness lurking beneath the surface. The brutal murder of Elizabeth Short, dubbed the Black Dahlia by the press, shocked the nation. Her body was found in a vacant lot, severed at the waist, drained of blood, and with a chilling Glasgow smile carved onto her face. Despite a massive investigation, the case went cold. Was it a jealous lover? A sadistic killer seeking fame? Theories abound, but the truth remains elusive. The Black Dahlia's murder is a stark reminder that even in the City of Angels, darkness can lurk around every corner. It makes you think about the dark side of fame and the price of beauty. Who could have done something so horrific? And why? The Black Dahlia's story is a haunting reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Imagine living on a secluded farmstead, miles from anyone. You think you're safe, isolated from the evils of the world. But for the Gruber family in 1922, their isolation became their nightmare. The entire family, along with their maid, were brutally murdered in their home, a remote farmstead called Hinterkaifeck. The killer remained hidden in the house for days after the murders, even feeding the cattle. The murder weapon was a pickaxe, found at the crime scene. To this day, the Hinterkaifeck murders remain unsolved. Who was this killer, and what drove them to commit such a horrific act? It's a chilling reminder that evil can find you anywhere, even in the most remote corners of the world. The thought of someone lurking in the shadows, watching, waiting, it's the stuff of nightmares. Chapter 4. The Voynich Manuscript. Imagine a book filled with strange symbols and illustrations, written in a language no one can understand. That's the Voynich Manuscript, a 15th century codex that has baffled scholars and cryptographers for centuries. Is it a secret code? An ancient language? A hoax? The manuscript is full of bizarre drawings of plants and astronomical charts that don't seem to match any known species or constellations. Some believe it holds the key to unlocking ancient secrets, while others dismiss it as an elaborate hoax. But one thing's for sure, the Voynich Manuscript is one of the most intriguing mysteries in history. It makes you wonder, what secrets could be hidden within its pages? What if it holds the key to unlocking a hidden world, a world beyond our understanding? The possibilities are both exciting and terrifying. Chapter 5. The Disappearance of the Sodder Children. Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sodder family home in Fayetteville, West Virginia, catches fire. 5 of the 9 Sodder children are never seen again. The fire was blamed on faulty wiring, but the lack of skeletal remains and a series of strange occurrences in the years that followed have fueled speculation that the children didn't die in the fire. Witnesses reported seeing the children in a passing car, and a strange photo surfaced years later, showing a face that resembled one of the missing Sodder boys. Did they perish in the fire, or were they taken? The disappearance of the Sodder children is a heartbreaking reminder that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. It makes you question everything you thought you knew about the world. Did someone kidnap the children? Were they living new lives unaware of their past? The mystery lingers, a haunting reminder that some wounds never truly heal. Chapter 6. The Enfield Poltergeist. Imagine your house, your safe space, suddenly becoming a battleground for unseen forces. That's what happened to the Hodgson family in Enfield, England in 1977. Objects moved on their own, furniture levitated, and disembodied voices whispered threats. The Enfield Poltergeist case is one of the most well-documented cases of paranormal activity in history. Investigators, including paranormal researchers Ed and Lorraine Warren, flocked to the house, trying to make sense of the strange occurrences. Was it a poltergeist, a mischievous spirit, or something else entirely? The events at Enfield continue to spark debate and fuel nightmares. It makes you wonder, what if the things that go bump in the night are real? What if there are forces beyond our understanding, lurking just beyond our perception? Chapter 7. The Silent Twins. June and Jennifer Gibbons were twins, inseparable and unique. They shared a secret language, a world of their own creation that no one else could penetrate. They were known as the Silent Twins because they refused to communicate with anyone but each other. As they grew older, their bond became more intense, their behavior more erratic. They turned to writing, filling notebooks with dark and disturbing stories. They were eventually committed to a mental institution, where they remained for 11 years. The story of the Silent Twins is both fascinating and heartbreaking. Were they trapped in a world of their own making, or were they communicating with something beyond our understanding? Their story raises questions about identity, communication, and the very nature of reality. Chapter 8. The Oakville Blobs. Imagine waking up one morning to find your town covered in a strange gelatinous substance falling from the sky. That's what happened in Oakville, Washington in 1994. The substance, dubbed star jelly or Oakville blobs, baffled scientists and fueled conspiracy theories. Some speculated that it was a government experiment gone wrong, while others believed it was evidence of extraterrestrial life. The blobs caused flu-like symptoms in some residents, adding to the mystery. What were the Oakville blobs? Were they a natural phenomenon, a man-made disaster, or something even stranger? The answer remains elusive. A reminder that sometimes the truth is out there, and it's weirder than we could ever imagine. Chapter 9. The Toxic Lady. In 1994, Gloria Ramirez was rushed to the hospital in Riverside, California, suffering from a mysterious illness. What followed was a medical mystery that shocked the world. As medical staff tried to treat her, they began to experience strange symptoms themselves. Nurses fainted, others experienced seizures, and some even reported a strange garlic-like odor emanating from her body. Gloria Ramirez died shortly after arriving at the hospital, but the mystery of the toxic lady was just beginning. Theories ranged from poisoning to mass hysteria, but no definitive explanation was ever found. The case of Gloria Ramirez remains a chilling reminder that there are some things in this world that science simply cannot explain. Chapter 10. The Max Headroom Incident. Imagine watching TV, your favorite show interrupted by a strange, distorted figure in a mask. That's what happened in Chicago in 1987 when a mysterious broadcast signal hijacked 2 television stations. The masked figure, resembling Max Headroom, a popular AI character at the time, appeared on screen, spouting gibberish and making strange gestures. The identity of the Max Headroom hijacker remains unknown, and the motive behind the bizarre incident is still a mystery. Was it a prank gone wrong, a disgruntled employee, or something more sinister? The Max Headroom incident is a chilling reminder that in the digital age, nothing is truly secure. It's a reminder that even in the comfort of our own homes, we are vulnerable to the unknown.